Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to read through for MARRIAGETOXIN chapters 112 through 114 or 115. I'm going to do 3 or 4, it depends on how long they are, how much I sit and talk about them, but I'm excited to keep reading. Really, we're not all that far behind, like only, 2 or 3 videos after this maybe, so I really thought I was further behind than this. I mean, I guess it really only has been a couple of months, but either way, it also looks as though the series takes a week off every 2 or 3 chapters, so I think that's a good schedule. I really like that schedule for authors and creatives. I think that a lot of series should take more breaks. I think it's good for keeping the series healthy. That's how One Piece has managed to go on for so long and still maintain the quality that it has. So I like the break here and there. And that does mean for the channel, though, that I'm gonna have to wait a bit. Like, once we get caught up, I want to get caught up to a bunch of other manga. So once I get caught up, you're probably only gonna see a MARRIAGETOXIN video, I don't know, maybe even only like once a month, because we're only gonna get like 2 or 3 chapters in a month, and that's not going to be a whole ton. But either way, I'm excited to go into this new arc. I didn't even think about Peachy last chapter until maybe I was editing or something when I finally thought about him. So because we ended off with, they had to help out with the restaurant to help keep it open and everything, and Beppu and Naruko both have no experience. Maybe they can just be waiters or something, and maybe Ghetto, we're going to get a male character centric arc. Maybe he's going to bring in Kazuma. I brought up Kazuma last time. Maybe he's good at cooking because of taking care of his family. Bring in Kazuma, bring in Peachy, and we kind of have our sort of male characters doing this, and Peachy, of course, being a cook, at least if my memory serves correctly. So I think that that could be really fun if we have this male focused sort of arc. And also, with the other characters that we've seen coming back and recurring and making multiple appearances, it's almost kind of weird that Peachy has only had his one arc, really. It's kind of weird that he hasn't been back compared to some of the others. So I'm excited to read. I hope you are too. I'm going to go ahead and start with 112 this time. Now we have the next day. The Arima family's holding a post-training celebration for the newcomers, and you're short on staff for the event. Yes, the one you can always count on for anything. So cute, I love the outfit. I know this has nothing to do with marriage, but since you do have some expertise as a waiter, then we have panting dog, Beppu back there. It'd be a huge help if you could lend us a hand. Sure. Count me in, Ghetto-kun. So hot. Kinosaki is so hot. In exchange, I'll be looking forward to some tasty food, okay? Thanks, you're a lifesaver. That's my honey for ya. Sorry, but it just blows my mind that you're all willing to go so far for somebody you've just met. I mean, isn't Ghetto... Izaka? May I borrow your kitchen? Huh? Oh, sure. And I love the Naruko walking off so cool and confident with him despite having no experience. I love the unfounded confidence. It's so good. Naruko was amazing in the Ghost User arc, too. That was so fun. So I'm hoping that this isn't some setup and Izaka isn't a bad guy or anything, because I think that he's another, like, cute addition to the cast, I like that we're building up these characters, and I like how all the characters look so different. I like how all the characters are so good, so I think it's another good addition if Izaka can stick around a little bit, and maybe even get developed more through this arc, hopefully. The dishes you make here exude the exact opposite of killing intent. I could feel the immense love poured into every single one of them. We have Naruko listening to the meat cooking. The thought of a place like this closing down is unbearable. Hella hard agree. Izuka Sota, please let us help you keep this place open. Wow, this cooking will blow anyone away. I am the great Alejo-sama, the guy you can depend on at the most critical moments. Then, if you'd please, I'm looking forward to working with you all. Reserved for a private event. We're here, and we have somebody coming in with light hair with a dark streak in it, it looks like. Maybe a cool design. Okay, yeah. cool designs here, and I love the they're like generic designs, but the two in front are more specific. I love the two here with the light hair and the dark streaks. Yeah, what's wrong? I can't do this after all. We're sure to blow into ruin now. Oh right, and this is the Iron family. Very cool. We're getting some more of the depth of the world. That's that's Arima Morito Sensei. He oversees the swordsmanship training of the Arima family, and he's also famous for being one of their strictest gourmets. He shows no mercy to any cook who doesn't meet his standards, and has blown down innumerable restaurants to the ground. There's no way I could hope to satisfy that Morito Sensei with my subpar skills. We're done for, and we have this cool shot of the four of them. Sorry, I'm still just internally simping over Kinosaki. So cute. No. Welcome to the Gustro Pub. Welcome to the Gustro Pub Izaka. I now have the most mind-blowing comrades ready to fight by my side. We can do this. I love the team. It's so cute. Naruko, these people might know us. Hella underworld. Freaking Naruko. I love him. Don't you worry, Grandpa. I'm doing well, thanks to these amazing people's help. Gero-san's well-rounded cooking skills can put even professionals to shame. Naruko-san can hear the voices of ingredients and selects the best way to prepare and cook them. Hella great tempura. Thanks to Kinosaki-san's unbelievable hospitality skills. Wow, you guys can eat so much. All our guests are happy to wait for their food. And Beppu-san, excuse me, passing through. Oh, sorry. Well, he's got good vibes. Also, he's the one that brought them all together for this to the place. Is this Tenchin Han? Classic crab omelet over rice, but without the sauce? And then, gasp. I love the seriousness. The art's incredible, too. I really keep saying it, but I feel like Marriage Toxin has my favorite art in manga. Like, the characters and the facial expressions to me are something that matters a lot, and I just think the character designs and facial expressions are so good. But I can't take back the dishes now. That would be rude. And I failed them all with my own mistake. Is the sauce going to be on the inside or something? I had all these people helping me. Izaka, I'll leave this one to Leo-sama. Beppu-san? Ladies and gentlemen, he pours the sauce into a water gun. A little trick for the final touch. And he's able to put the sauce on everything. A touch of entertainment to capture your guests' hearts. Very stylish. Still, what's most crucial is the taste. And his eyes light up with stars. There's a wonderful burst of sourness from the sauce coming into contact with the air, and the entire dish plays a rich, harmonious symphony. 2 epicure stars. Sauce Gun Tenchin Han, rating 2 stars. You've outdone yourself once again, taste user. Thank you. Nice save, Beppu-san. Thank you so much. I told you, didn't I? I'm the great Leo-sama, the guy you can depend on at the most critical moments. However, such food leaves me with no choice but to elevate my Epicurean expectations. This year's main course will be made with the ingredient we subjugated as the final challenge in our newcomer training, a giant lobster, and we have this massive transport truck? How giant are we talking? Together, we shall partake in its meat to mark everyone's full initiation into the clan. Huh? Behind us, the lobster! Are you trying to scare me? Sorry, that trick won't work on me. We both know the Arima family made sure to finish that monster off. That lobster was especially lively. Perhaps this year we'll see a breakthrough. And I can finally dish out a 3 Epicure star rating. Meanwhile, we have the massive lobster bursting out of the truck. Capture difficulty level too high. This is one of those things I just mentioned yesterday in the Killing Bites video. I was like, there was one panel where I was like, if you show this to somebody who's not read the manga, this is so wild and out there. This is another of those panels, but for Marriage Toxin. I love how wacky and goofy the series is with how incredible the art is. It's so good. Wonderful chapter once again. I absolutely love the characters, and I can't wait to read the next one. We get to keep reading, so let's continue on. Continuing into 113, an ingredient so full of life, it's making its great escape. Yes? Huh? What? What happened? It's over. The main dish? For their training, the Arma newcomers took down a giant lobster that was destroying crops. That lobster was supposed to be our main dish. However, it seems the transport team has run into some trouble and now they can't make it here anymore. It's almost time for that giant lobster. What? Couldn't you just explain that? There's no room for excuses here. Everyone's already dead set on eating that lobster. We're sure to blow right into ruin now. My grandfather spent his entire life keeping this place alive, and now, don't give up just yet. Huh? After all, right now as we speak, the world's most reliable specialists are on their way to save the day. We have the three guys with the giant lobster here as it's holding both of the delivery drivers in its claws. I love this art. It's so good. What? To capture the lobster? It took all of the Arima family's elite newcomers risking life and limb to strike a blow and capture that. We're talking about a giant lobster here. They can't possibly take it on with just 3 people. Sounds like a breeze for them, honestly. How could you be so carefree? It'll be difficult for Ghetto, though, because he'll have to take it down without introducing poison to the food, you know? Listen, those 2 men and that man's best friend are some pretty amazing guys, so let's believe in them and do our own part here, okay? More, another beer, please. All the people in the background. To help, the delivery drivers are calling out. Seems like they didn't knock it out hard enough. Hella outstanding. Eep! Naruko, you take the right. Eep, eek! And we have Beppu freaking out. And then both Naruko and Ghetto are able to rescue the delivery drivers. I love the delivery driver blushing in his arms. Run for it, you two. Thank you. And then the lobster goes for an attack. It's angry, or is it angry we took its prey? Naruko, Beppu, can I ask you for your help? I need you guys to buy me some time. To keep it fresh and preserve the umami of this lobster, I'll have to knock it out with a special anesthetic. However, it's much bigger than I anticipated, and I'll need to mix more of the drug. Heap! Got it hella covered. He pulled out the massive standing base. And we have the plant grabbing onto it to hold it in place. Used vibrations to control sand and leaves to restrain the creature. But it goes for Naruko. I'm hella short on relaxation. Oh, I've been hard at work in the kitchen, and now I'm hella beat. A hella pinch, and it grabs onto it. I freaking love Naruko. Eep! Sorry, Naruko, and Beppu's running. I've got no choice but to save my own skin here. No way I can face off with that dangerous lobster. However, how do I ever face my honey after this? No, wait. Save Naruko in a pinch? Honey recognizes my valiance. Leo-sama, you saved him. You're so cool. You have beautiful eyes. Marriage. And he saves Naruko. Now, we're officially married. And we see the bullets going through the ends of the claw. Divine technique and hella sharp shooting to avoid damaging the meat. So, this is Ghetto's partner. We have the pose. A man of hella great talent. I'm done. Healing complete. He just pulls out a full tuba. I love Marriage Toxin. I'm in your hands. Maybe blast the tuba, sending Ghetto up into the air. Sorry, nothing against you, but I need you to go to sleep. Umami rising, knockout finisher. It's taken down. Naruko, Beppu, this lobster's freshness has been perfectly preserved. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. And shucks, you leave me with no choice then. I'm now officially inducting the 2 of you into Team Beppu. I hella decline. Alright, time to take this back. All that's left is to blow the guests away with an Epicurean finale. That was one of the best chapters of the series once again. I love how gorgeous the art is, how serious the character designs are, like how amazing everything looks visually paired with the goofiness of it all. Like, It's so well drawn, well paced out. The panels are incredible. Like, the writing is actually so good, and yet they're fighting a giant lobster. I love how it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's able to do this fun, goofy stuff while doing the fun, goofy stuff at a quality surpassing most serious manga I read. It's so good. So I guess, it is serious in its own way, but it's fun. It is so fun. It's so good. Man, that was amazing. That was Naruto with the instruments was so funny too. That was such a fun chapter. Absolutely incredible. Let's go at least read 114, if not also 115. Now we have 114. They managed to take it down, but can they make it back in time with that humongous lobster? Then, what? So you're all extraordinary specialists? Maybe you can show me some moves I want to see. Well, I suppose it won't hurt. Kirito? Understood. And then they lift their sword. We see the other one who had a good design. And they're able to carve this ice sculpture. It's so good. I think they are also a woman, though, which is, again, the cavalcade of gorgeous women in MARRIAGETOXIN. If so. Wow, that was so cool. Can I see more? And also, the cavalcade of gorgeous women who all look so distinct and different from each other. Like, the designs are all so different. I love it. That was so cool. Can I see more? No news. And then turning to Yuzuka, no news on the giant lobster yet? This is all well and good, but I believe we've waited long enough. We're famished. Uh-oh. I've been keeping them distracted using techniques from my very own Kinosaki hospitality tactics, but it's already been a full hour. I don't think we can keep... And then Beppu comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main dish. And we have Naruto and Geto hiding their identities, pulling it in. I love this big panel with all the characters' faces and everything, too. And then Izuka cooks it up. But please enjoy your meal. 3 Epicure stars. Delicious seconds. Then giant lobster teppanyaki, rating 3 stars. Delicious. Do you mean to say it was so delicious you want seconds? That's the sort of praise meant for dishes that blow you away. The excellence of the ingredients goes without saying, but it's the preparation and cooking that truly makes it shine. The soft and juicy meat. It's almost as if this lobster was still alive just moments ago. Right. And beyond the dish itself, it would seem you've kept us hungry and waiting in order to lead us further into the heart of an Epicurean paradise. Seems like this old guy's actually pretty positive about everything. Alright everyone, time to dig in. And then we have the big party scene. It's so good. I love this. What a gorgeous 2-page spread. MARRIAGETOXIN's just the best. This is the most, of all the things I read that I love for so many different reasons, I think that when it comes to fun, just the concept of fun, MARRIAGETOXIN does fun better than anything I'm reading. Young taste user. Yes, I believe you've had to deal with trouble after trouble today. He knows, but you really should be more confident of your skills. I hope you can take us to an Epicurean paradise once again next year. Thank you for blowing us away with your visit. We look forward to seeing you again. You blew them all away, huh? Good for you. Then tasty staff meal. We have Kinosaki. Wow, I couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm so happy just watching her eat. Cute. This is so good, so good. I am Beppu. Beppu is the fan insert for me. I have a question though, Naruto. My face hurts from smiling so much this video. You were a great help, but why'd you agree to work with us anyway? I thought we'd already agreed to call things even back when we fought the ghost user. I merely wanted some hella healing. To make it short and sweet, this means we make the best team. We have Team Beppu together. He didn't dodge? I guess he's got a fiery heart in him after all. And then the grandpa returns. Sota, my boy, I was watching from the monitor room this whole time. Grandpa, monitor room? Are you feeling alright now? Was he faking it to test if he was ready to take over as taste user? Ho ho, but this is great. That means tomorrow. Sota, from now on, you're the official owner of this pub. No, no way, I'm not ready. I'm not good enough to take it over yet. I only managed to get through today because I had these people's help. If I had to face this kind of situation again, I'd blow right into ruin. What are you saying, Izuka? If that happens, all you gotta do is hire us again, right? Hello, K with part-time, says Naruko. Besides, Izuka, I got to work closely with you, so I can say this with confidence. You really are amazing. You were always aware of the whole kitchen and efficiently assigned tasks to each of us. You correctly measured your own capability and delegated work that's beyond your capacity to colleagues you can trust. That's precisely what makes you a full-fledged chef. Then, I'll be honored to take the future of the Taste Clan into my hands. And we see everyone leaving. So, Gero-san? I heard from Kinosaki-san you're looking to get married. That's right. So, if you don't mind, please let me take care of the food for your wedding reception. That's so cute. I just got goosebumps again. That ties in so perfectly. Like, we've been looking for somebody to marry him this entire time, and we have a little, like, side mini arc about the taste user, and we've built Sota up as a character, so now we can have the character return for the future like that. That's so good. Oh, that would be great. Glad to have you, Taste Clan head Sota Izuka. Man, what a gorgeous last page, too. It hasn't even been long, yet I really feel for these characters. It was just so fun, everything worked so well, it didn't drag the pacing. Like, 10 out of 10 stuff. Now guaranteed to have the best reception. You can work for my wedding with my honey, too. What? Sure. Hella settled. So good. I love this. The art's incredible, the story's incredible, everything, like I said, 10 out of 10. That was amazing. And since, it hasn't been that long yet, I'm going to do one more, because this is a perfect way to end this arc, which means next chapter is either going to be transitional, kind of a one-off thing maybe, or we could be transitional in the sense that we're building to the next arc. So I want to give myself a nice cliffhanger to end off on, and I think the next one will be the last of the January chapters. So all I'll have are the February and March chapters, and I think there's only 3 each for each of those. So I'll do the next one for now to finish out January. And the second I click onto 115, I see somebody yelling Chinatsu, so we're bringing back Akakura. God, I love this series. I love how we just keep adding new characters, and all the new characters are good, but they never miss. MARRIAGETOXIN never misses on continuing to bring back in the past characters, and when they bring them back in, they're always somehow even better. Like, you take characters that are amazing, like Arashiyama was, and then you develop them even further. It's so good. You bring back Naruko, and every time he's back, he just keeps getting better and better, and I keep loving him more and more, and we keep doing this. I mentioned Peachy hasn't been back, so that's one character. Ureshino hasn't been back much, kind of just was back as a background character, but yeah, I love this, and maybe we can get some of the Beast user characters. Maybe they could potentially return a little bit. I'd love to see that. Because I think other than Ureshino, who has, again, been back a little bit, not even as much as Naruko, that arc with the Beast users, other than Arashiyama, those other characters haven't really recurred. So it's been the longest since that one without them recurring. So I would like to see them, because Ushio's been back since, Himakawa's been back since, Arashiyama's been back, Ureshino a little bit, Naruko more. So it would be nice to see some more of, like, the new female head it was, right? Or, was his name Toshiko? I don't know. Sorry if I'm forgetting names. Him, or bring back the bear girl that I really, really, really liked, whose name I'm forgetting right this second. Bring back any of them. I think that'd be some fun. And then, of course, characters we've seen more recently, even Akakura, who wasn't that long ago. I can't wait to see more of them coming back. But we have Chapter 115, Akakura and Zao living the happy food truck life together. Chinatsu, breakfast's ready. Rise and shine. And then, morning, Erina. My name's Chinatsu Akakura. I'm a protector by profession. This young lady here is Erina Zao. I started out as her bodyguard, but a lot happened and now we're living together. Can't have sunny side up without fricnam plus sauce. Sorry, I probably killed the pronunciation. And then she's looking back at her photo with Geto. Gazing at Geto's photo again. No, I'm not. This isn't... I just felt like looking at Geto's face. You've basically fallen for him at this point. Anyway, eat up. You got work as a protector today, right? And then we hear a motorcycle. Morning, Zao Paisen, Akakura Paisen. Windwheel user Kanoa Mitsubar, here reporting for duty. I'm gonna be away for a while, so I'm leaving Erina and the Windwheel clan's care in the meantime. Being a protector, I have to risk my life on the job. If something were to happen to me... And then Erina runs back to give her a hug before leaving. Erina, you go get him. World's #1 coolest protector. I freaking love MARRIAGETOXIN. Gotcha. If your client happens to be a good-looking guy, be sure to get their contact info. Haha, this should be the place, right? And then the sign says, Clear Forest Souvenirs Restaurant Stalls. I wonder what type of good-looking guy is... No, this is a job. Focus, Chinatsu. Oh my, you must be the protector I'm meeting, yes? My name's Nabe. Pleasure to meet you. You can call me Nabe-cha. No need to be shy. Got it, Nabe-cha. And then immediately falls asleep. Huh? She's asleep. A car pulls up quickly. What? An assassin? Already. And we have the tape flying out. I'm not letting anyone lay a single finger on my client. It screeches to a halt. Gah, Akakura? And we have Kinosaki and Geto here. Geto, and she blushes. What? Then you're working with us? Yeah, I got the job request directly from the head family. And for some reason, I was also requested. Oh my, is this going to be connected to the family watching another one of the candidates here, watching Akakura? Then you must be the bodyguard and you must be the driver. Just call me Nabe-cha, okay? No need to be shy. Okay, Nabe-cha, she fell asleep. Like, is she maybe even the one that's actually the Poison Family's person that's sent to watch Akakura or whatever? And it's just that she's doing something so that Geto doesn't recognize her? So the three of us will be working together to take this granny to her destination. Nabe-cha? Nabe-cha. And then, well, this was a big surprise. I look forward to working with you, Akakura. Me too. Glad to work with you. So our destination is about 2 days from here. And both of them... Wait, 2 straight days? With Akakura, with Geto, they each think. These two are so conscious of one another. How cute. Aren't you glad you got a chance? I do think, me personally, I think Akakura is one of the best matches for Geto, like, as a couple. I think the two of them and their chemistry is some of the best out of any of the characters. Again, I mentioned before, I like Geto and Kinosaki's friendship and their relationship not as a romance. I think their relationship is incredible, not as a romance. As a romance, though, I think Akakura is probably the best fit for Geto. Now, personally, when it comes to, like, me personally, I like Arashiyama and Ushio probably the most, personally. But Akakura, to me, fits Geto so well. And then, aren't you glad you got a chance to see Akakura-san again, Geto-kun? And he's mixing some candy. Gah, I guess. But I get the feeling that things have lined up a little too perfectly just to be a coincidence. This job request didn't go through on Deed, so it must have cost quite a hefty sum. I also feel like I've heard the name Nabe somewhere before. Who in the world is this client? Emergency! It's an emergency! Nabe-sama's nowhere to be found. Everyone, stop scurrying about. Okay, and we see okay, so this is tying in to the Iron Clan. Calm yourselves and have a delicious meal. Morito Dono, how could we eat at a time like this? Former clan head Nabe-sama has been abducted, so she's the former head of the Iron Clan? No need to worry. And we see a blade carving through. Kirito has already had it after them. Okay, so Kirito is going to be a main part of this. And I love, they're like riding their blade through the ground, holding onto it with their toes. This is so goofy, it's so great. I had to have him sit out the final trial of the clan's newcomer training. Had he taken part in taking that giant lobster down, no one else would have had the chance to train. I'm still thinking that Kirito's going to end up being a woman. Maybe it's that nobody knows, or maybe it's that the series is trying to hide it from us, so the translator is also trying to hide it. The genius swordsman Arima Kirito, an exceptional talent who will forge the new generation as the next Iron Clan head. No room to relax. Alright, I love this. I can't wait to see more. I'm still thinking, Kirito's a woman. That's still going to be my guess. Okay. I am excited to see. It's so weird and goofy. I love it so much. Okay. I can't wait to see more. But either way, I'll end it here for now. I wanted to cliffhang myself a little bit. Now I have something to wait for. Now I have something to be excited for. Thank you for watching, though. If you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my first thoughts and reaction to them. Subscribe for more MARRIAGETOXIN, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, it's free and open for anyone. If you'd like to help support the channel, by dropping a super thanks, that's really appreciated. If you'd like to share the video around, that probably helps more than most things. But if you want to not just, help support the channel, help me to keep making videos, but also get your name at the end of them and get One Piece videos a little bit early, you can hit join down below to become a member, or go to patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Thank you so much to people who are already here as patrons and members. Thank you to chosen regulars Evan Hawley and Bertie Wooster, Magical Girls, FR Nono, JA and the D-Band, Cherryton students, David Langstaff and Folded Ghoul, Slayer candidates, SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Elements, Pate Ariel, and Elsa the Storyteller. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.